Hello and welcome back to Anti-Depressing. This is the show where we talk about everything from liturgy to Lexapro. Ooh. We're so excited to have you here. Something I just realized as I was listening back to episodes is we don't introduce ourselves anymore. I think we forget. We assume that people know who we are, but
yeah.
I am Jasmine Joubert, co-host of the show. And this
I am Chenele Shaw. I'm co-host to Jasmine Joubert. That was hard. I'm co-host of Jasmine. It is a blessing. It is an honor. It is a privilege.
My greatest gift.
And
my
I'm also going to take a bite of applesauce while...
No, you eat away. I'm going to do the first segment today, so it's no big deal.
Perfect. Okay, and I think I know how to mute myself.
For how we are, we're great. We're both great. I'll speak for both of us.
Perfect.
We're both great. Good job with the mute.
Okay.
Very impressive.
So welcome to Anti-Depressing. We're really happy to be here. You guys, we're on episode 16. Can you believe it?
Our show.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
I've always wanted to have something with
that
you
was ours.
That was ours, that we birthed.
This is the best thing that's ever been ours.
Belongs to us.
We love this.
You know, besides your family, which I claim.
Yeah, so you did that too.
It's just wonderful. So episode 16, you guys, we made it. We're so happy to be here. We're so happy you
to our
listen.
Sweet 16 episode.
You know, it's time to spread our wings. Is that the lyrics? Sweet 16. It's our time to shine. Sweet 16.
There it is. Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
That show?
No,
was it.
Sweet 16. There's so much more.
Oh, you remember it so much.
16.
Okay. I couldn't even remember that was the show's song.
Yep.
I just remember the
Hilary
show.
Duff.
You remember? Wow.
Yep.
Hilary Duff, a living legend.
I don't know math, but I remember words to songs. So
same.
Yeah. So we're so happy that you guys are here. Let's start off with we need to have a good intro for good Catholic news.
Anti-depressing.
Good Catholic news.
That's it.
Okay.
That felt good. That felt like Delilah.
Love someone tonight. Get ready for some good Catholic news.
Okay, here it is. So excited for this new little segment. In Catholic news this week, we actually have a couple things we're going to share. First of all, there was an alleged miracle at World Youth Day. Very exciting. I need to pull up this young lady's name because I forgot already. You remember?
Little Jimena. Jimena.
We're so excited.
We're very excited.
So she was blind. She only had 5% of her vision left. And there's kind of like a sprinkling of things that happen. Maybe we can share the link to the article on our Instagram so y'all can check it out. But like a sprinkling of happenings that led up to this. But then at World Youth Day, she had previously kind of had this moment where she felt like the Blessed Mother was talking to her and telling her that she should do a novena leading up until August 3rd, 5th, one of those days. And on that day where her novena was ending, she had her family, a bunch of their friends praying it along with her. She was actually at World Youth Day with a group. And at World Youth Day, she woke up in the morning and it was the day that her novena had ended and still she couldn't see. And she had been praying like so fiercely that she would be able to see. And that morning she went to confession and she said to her dad, like, I made like the purest, best confession of my life. Like I really bore it all, right? Wow. I was willing to like say everything.
Wow.
And so she made her confession. She went to mass, and when she was leaving when she was coming back to her pew from communion, she sat and she was weeping because she felt like, I did it. I said all these prayers. I really felt like this is what I was being called to do, and I still can't see. And then as she was weeping, she opened her eyes and she could see everything clearly.
Whoa.
Everything
After
in mass.
2 years, y'all, of almost total blindness.
Yes. And then she could just see. And it was like she could see her whole life until I think she was like 14, 15. And then those 2 years completely like almost lost her sight to nothing. And so she had like learned Braille. She was getting ready to go to college and she was like getting trained on how to use a cane and like getting a service animal and all of this stuff. And then all of a sudden just opened her eyes and could see everything clearly.
Wow.
So if this all like tracks, she's going to the doctor in September. This could be like a Eucharistic miracle. That's what they're saying. And what a time for it to happen.
During the revival.
I know.
Boom.
Look at that.
Revival.
Look at Jesus go.
Revival. Wild. Revival. Jesus wants a revival in the church. He wants us to get closer to him.
I love this song.
I'm inspired.
I love it.
I love it. Applesauce gave me the energy.
I need to go get my phone for this next one because somebody messaged us about it. So can you talk about what today is?
Yes, y'all. Today is the feast of the Assumption. Woo! Thank you for Mary, our mother, for everything that she did, especially giving us her son, Jesus Christ. She was assumed. So on this feast day, so Catholics celebrate feast days for, very popular Catholic events that have happened in the course of history. And so on this feast day, lol, I was like, that girl sounds...
That girl isn't
like
the right
not me.
one.
On this feast day, we celebrate Mary's Assumption. So her going into being carried into heaven. And so we believe that she was assumed into heaven. And so happy feast day of the Assumption, y'all. Hope that you got to Mass. We hope that everyone has a good relationship with Mary. Sometimes it's hard for a lot of people to have relationships with God the Father, Jesus, Holy Spirit, for different reasons. And that was my story. And so for me, Mary was like a cool, quick access to stronger relationships with, God. So it was, it was a journey in that way, and I'm grateful for her and everything that she has done for me. And I hope that she, really performs miracles in y'all's lives and brings you closer to Jesus. And for me, I have a couple tattoos in her honor on my arm because I'm cool. They're upside down.
Not a regular girl.
Not a regular girl. And yeah, when I first started hearing about apparitions, which apparitions, are when Mary was recorded to, and there's some apparitions that are reported but not approved. But these approved ones, when Mary was, recorded to appear to people and communicate a message from God to people. And I started learning about those and just learning about how she appeared in different ways, whether it's like Our Lady of Guadalupe. She appeared as like an indigenous Mexican person, or Our Lady of Cabejo, where she appeared in Rwanda, or Our Lady of Czestochowa, who's the patroness of Poland. So she appeared in so many different ways. And once I started learning that too, I really started to appreciate how much she loves us individually. And I mean, y'all, she's it. So
it's it.
Happy feast day of the Assumption, Jasmine.
Happy day, Mama Mary, as my kids call her. Happy day.
Kids are so cute.
Mama Mary.
I miss them. We need to have. Okay, I know Jasmine's not really into like showing her kids. No, just showing kids online, but actually she's not. Which is fair. But we need to record their little voices one day and ask. We should have like hot 5 questions, like put them in the hot seat.
That would be very cute.
Like 5 thoughts about starting school, or like.
Noelle would be like, "What is 5?
What is 5? I don't know. I know I'm going to turn that.
She's good. She's
soon.
good. Yeah.
Or like, what would Joy's questions be like?
Well, Joy, honestly, we have to share. We asked my kids what they wanted to be when they grew up.
Dead at this.
For first day of school. Everybody does like the chalkboard first day of school thing. So we hopped on the trend for 4K for my daughter. She wants to be a mommy dolphin trainer. First and foremost, a mother.
Love that.
But then a mother that trains dolphins, but she wants her kids to come. She wants it to be a family business. And then on the side, this is her new thing. You're going to love this.
Okay.
She wants to open an ice cream shop where half the ice cream is for humans and half of it is for dogs. So anyone can come with their dogs.
Oh my gosh. I love her.
Are you so proud?
She is so.
You love
the
ice
thing
cream,
about
so.
Noelle is she is so. Her heart is for people.
Yeah.
Like her heart loves for being on this earth for 4 years. Noelle knows what hurts people to a limited capacity, but she knows, and once she learns, her heart or hurts for people. Like,
Yeah.
she is going to change the world with the way that she's like,
So
people
sweet.
need to eat ice cream, but you're not leaving your dog at home.
You're not leaving
because
a dog.
I'm going to tell you something. We're going to have some dairy-free treats for your dog right here. She is too much,
so
man.
funny.
I know.
And then
Mommy
she was
dolphin
like,
trainer.
and
She'll
then
be
I'll be a
busy.
mommy dolphin trainer. My kids will come with me. They'll train the dolphins. And then when they have kids, she's like, and I'm a grandma, they will also train dolphins. So she's really got like generations set up.
Legacy.
Yeah, it's a big thing
Legacy.
they're doing.
She's going to have some Nepo babies. Legacy.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And so she wants to do that. And then I asked Joy, I was like, hey, Joy, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And Joy was like, grouchy. I was like,
Yes.
no.
But honestly,
I
like,
get it.
thank you, Joy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, because it's a Monday. It's like,
It's hard. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
And Noelle was like, no, Joy, what job? And Joy was like, grouchy. And Noelle was like, Joy, do you want to be like an orca trainer? And Joy was like, sure. but grouchy.
But
and I was like,
grouchy.
yeah,
I wanna
okay,
be-
first and foremost.
I want to let people know that I'm going to be a sad orca trainer. No,
Yeah.
not sad. Someone just woke me up from my 4-hour nap.
And
she's
I'm
like,
grouchy.
And I'm grouchy.
Which is funny because Joy can be grouchy, but for the most part, she's like a pretty go with the flow,
She
chill
is.
kid.
But even when
so
she's
I love
grouchy,
that she like wants to channel it.
But
She's like,
even
I
when
wanna be
she's grouchy, she's go with the flow. Like,
Yeah.
for those watching us on Spotify or on YouTube or wherever, you know, whenever Joy is like upset, she'll still do like a like, and she'll
her
like,
lips are way out.
and she'll put her lips out, and she's like, no, or whatever,
No.
and you're like,
But then she'll kind of like,
yeah,
She
and you're
thinks
like,
she's
okay,
funny.
Joy, do you want to like go for a walk or have a treat? And she's like, okay, you know,
she can pivot. Yeah.
she pivots very fast.
Yes.
Oh,
But she just
man.
wants to be grouchy.
I love your kids.
I'm proud of her. I was like, what an icon.
Yeah.
The last little piece of Catholic
Hit
news,
us with
shifting back to this, one of our Instagram followers,
Ooh.
Carol.
Follow us on Instagram.
I know, follow us so you can engage with this.
Yep.
She said she went on a very small organized pilgrimage, and the bishop of one of the dioceses in her state ended up coming as well.
Oh.
And he was the absolute sweetest and most humble and just like human man.
Love
Like
that.
he was just real. And they were just like chit-chatting for like 10 miles of the pilgrimage.
Aw,
And she said it was just the
love,
best.
Love,
I was like, we love just like a down-to-earth, easy
Love.
to talk to bishop, and to just be
Wow.
reminded that like they're normal humans too.
love.
And so that's beautiful. So thank you for sharing. Everybody else, if there's anything else that comes up and
Hit us
weeks for
with
you,
it.
please let us know. We love sharing this. This is beautiful.
I want to give a round of applause to some, to a good father.
Good.
Thank you, Bishop, for
There it is.
modeling
Way
good
to
father-
go,
healthy
Bishop.
fatherhood.
Whoever you are, thank you.
Yeah. Also, don't know which button again that the clap is.
I think
so.
it's C.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Bishop.
We
Thank
did
you,
it. Good job.
Fathers. Thank you,
Good
present fathers.
job. All right, let's do these
awesome.
stories. Huh?
All right. So
Should we
let's
dance?
dance it up.
Is this it?
Nope. I think it's A. Yeah.
You were right.
There you go.
Oh. Hey.
Okay, so for our first story, we're throwing it back to two of our favorite girls, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Mary Kate and Ashley, there was a ranking that came out according to E! Online where they ranked the official ranking of
Yeah.
all of Mary Kate and Ashley's movies.
We don't agree with the entire ranking.
Do not. But definitely like some of them, I absolutely do. So there you go. And
Thanks.
so we're going to just kind of like roll through them quick. Well, not even quick because we
Are
have
people
nothing but time.
experts? Do they know all these?
They said official
14
ranking.
is Switching Goals. I've
Which
seen that one.
I loved
I
Switching
loved that
Goals.
movie. Honestly, not okay. She said, snooze and cruise. What?
This
Mm-mm.
person doesn't have my. How
How
the West
was fun. Never seen it.
Never seen that. Don't know
Never
what that is.
seen it.
Getting
Getting
there.
There?
Did like that one. Did like
I don't
that.
remember this movie.
I did like that.
Maybe I'm bad. When in Rome, loved it.
Did
Can't
not
believe it was
like-
11.
Did not like this one.
I was
Prefer
very
Paris.
high key obsessed with everything Italy. And so
makes
that's,
sense. Makes sense.
you know,
yeah.
a very Lizzie McGuire era.
Yeah. Makes sense. New
York
York
Minute.
Minute.
You didn't like.
Did not love New
I
York Minute. It was
loved-
a little
I love
chaotic
that.
for me.
Can't you just go somewhere on vacation? I was very punk emo boy band.
Oh,
and so that was
y'all
it.
don't even know.
That was it.
She's being modest. Don't worry.
I was
We'll let
very.
you know.
I'm saying it on the low key. I was. It was intense.
She's being modest.
It
Don't
was
worry
intense.
about it.
So
Yeah.
when that song came on, I was like, this show, I'll watch it every day.
Oh yeah.
Every day. The Challenge. Oh, isn't this the one where they were like? No, I'm thinking of a different one. I was thinking of the one. Don't they have one that they're like almost doing Survivor? That's not that one.
I think that's that.
Is that?
Yeah, the challenge, because the challenge was like a Survivor show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, to Grandma's house we go. This
Good.
was a good one. Okay, also throwback. I don't know what ABC Family is called now. It's called like
Freeform?
Freeform.
Yeah.
Ugh, boo. Throwback to
Boo.
ABC Family.
ABC Family.
And it's
Their
like
movies.
primo.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
They would show the best movies.
Best
then
movies.
Halloween marathon. Then Christmas.
Oh my
Then
gosh.
just freaking ABC
I loved
Family used to
ABC
be it.
Family.
And they used to show this. Oh, never mind. That's not with Mary Kate and no, Mary Kate and Ashley had a show on ABC Family, right? Or am I thinking of that one with Amanda Bynes? That's
Oh,
so little time, so much to do.
I think that's Amanda Bynes. What is the Amanda?
What?
Remember the Amanda show?
that was
I
on.
loved
That was
that
on.
show.
That was on.
What was
that was
that
on
on?
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, you're right. That
But
was good.
I promise you, Mary Kate and Ashley used to have
They
a show
probably
on
did.
ABC Family. But
I didn't have cable for a chunk of my life, so I missed out on some of this.
okay,
Double Double Toil and Trouble.
that was a good one.
To me, this is higher on the list. This is not a 7.
Okay.
This movie did everything for me as a kid. I loved this movie. Winning London, great.
That was when they were smart.
Great.
And then they went to
Winning London. Isn't that the it was like what is that called?
Oh,
UN? Model UN? Model UN.
And my
That was
favorite
it.
is when they went in the air ducts. Am I making this up? Am I
No,
all right?
no. They went in the air
They went in
ducts.
the air
That's
ducts
this
and
one.
they like kissed. Because
Isn't
I
this the
remember I
one-
was little.
so crazy.
She kissed like a boy, and I remember I was little, and I was like, huh?
Isn't this the one where they also play
So
what's that? Where they
scandalous.
play polo? Is that in this movie? I feel like that's in this movie.
Because they were like, we know a lot about stuff, even though we're also really fashionable.
It was the first time they French kissed their love interest. Whoa. That's a lot.
Scandalous.
Our Lips Are
What's that
Sealed. So good. Great music.
Oh,
Billboard Dad. I
need
don't
to
remember
watch
this.
I
I don't remember this.
So little time. I was right.
Oh,
so
good job.
little time, so much.
Oh,
to
they're so
do.
cute. Passport to Paris. Good. Love Passport to Paris. It Takes Two.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Vibes.
I'm waiting for my
Their
favorite
top
one.
rated one.
Holiday in the
Sun.
freaking sun.
Holiday in the Sun
Hey,
is it.
hey, do, 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 hey, hey, do. When you're on a holiday.
So good, you guys.
Yes.
It's so good. We love that movie.
Yes.
So thank you to E for giving us this
Throwbacks, dude.
blast from the past and letting us relive this time. Mary Kate and Ashley, God bless, loved them since Full House.
Yeah.
So sad when, all these child stars we love went through their little sad era where everything
Yeah.
was intense for them. That was hard. But they seem to be doing okay.
Now.
So cheers.
I think Ashley just had a baby.
Oh,
She kept everything on the low. She just had a boy baby like a week ago or like a couple
gosh,
weeks
she
ago.
deserves that.
Yeah, and then
Happy
her
for
and her
her.
sister own a very successful fashion brand, The
Of course they
Row.
do.
And their sister Elizabeth Olsen is one of the most famous actresses.
Elizabeth Olsen popped
Yeah,
off.
so honestly, I think that they're doing okay.
Cheers to their family.
So cheers to American. Thank you for doing things for our childhood, y'all, that you guys
Yeah.
did not have to. So thank you so much.
And they walked so their little sister could run.
They
and you
really
have
could.
to appreciate
they
that.
did have
you know?
her on their show sometimes.
Yeah.
So
And now look at her.
now look at her. She
Now
is
look at her.
everything. Okay,
We
so
love a Marvel
so little
star.
time was Mary Kate and Ashley. What I like about you was the one with Amanda Bynes. Remember that one?
What I like about you. You really know how to dance.
Yeah, and they would look at the screen and they were like,
I'm the only
yeah,
one.
and to romance. Yeah.
Another person that got sad. Okay.
Yep. Prayers for
Wow.
Amanda Bynes.
Prayers up.
Yep.
We need to watch that show.
I know. I need to start watching shows like old ABC Family shows. I need
Yeah,
to just
just,
start watching
feel-good
like
shows.
feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you also know So Little Time is only one season? I don't know. Sometimes, did you know that Lizzie McGuire was only 2 seasons?
Nuh-uh, that was so much of my life. But you know what, though? Disney Channel would just play those reruns and I'd watch them. It wasn't like You know, shows used to not be like, oh, I watched
Premiere.
that show and so it's done. Like I
Yeah.
watched 2 seasons
And it was just
and I probably won't rewatch it. It used to be like you just turned it on and Lizzie McGuire was on no matter what episode. It was
And you
like,
were
oh, I'm
like,
going to
"Oh,
watch
I'm
it.
gonna
It's a
watch it."
Lizzie McGuire episode.
But it was crazy because someone was talking. I forgot what I was watching, and someone was like, "It's crazy to think that Lizzie McGuire was only 2 seasons, and it felt like the longest running show
Yeah.
when we
My
were
whole
younger
life.
because they had a whole movie like in theaters."
But everything. That was
Oh,
everything.
Thank you to
Speaking
Child
of
Stars.
film,
Yeah.
I would love to know. I know we've chit-chatted about it a little bit, but dive in a little bit more with me about what your impressions of the Barbie movie were.
Okay, so
Quick
I
little
saw
review.
the Barbie movie with my mom. This is the review that you have all been waiting for.
I know you've been holding your breath.
You guys have been waiting for it. So I saw it with my mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so many thoughts, but my anticipation for it was that I was gonna be with my mom, and we both brought tissues because we were like, we're gonna sob.
Because you already knew that people were saying it was
'cause
sad.
people
yeah.
are like, it is like heartbreaking,
Yeah.
but it's like good, but it's like sad, and
Yeah.
it's great to see with your mom. So I was like, great, perfect. So went to go see it
I'll
with my
do it.
mom. Yeah, brought tissues. We went to this really awesome theater where you could like order food to your seat.
Oh, the
It was
best.
crazy. And we like had a girls' night. It was so fun. So it started and it was like very funny and very like what you imagine
Like
Barbie world to
light,
be.
fun,
Yeah, like
cute.
light.
Okay.
Like they had the Barbie houses, the clothes, and
Ugh,
the music was
the
very
clothes
like
are everything
yeah.
to
And you
me.
were like,
Mhm.
wow, oh my gosh, like this is exactly what.
We're doing it.
Yeah, and then the movie like kept going, and I was like, okay. I mean, and for the most part, it was really like sad. You know, it was
Yeah.
a sad movie
Mhm.
because like one of the main points of the movie is to really reflect on like the role of women in modern day society, which
Mhm.
is that of being overworked and essentially like passed over and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So that was like core
That's sad
structure of a
vibes.
lot of
Yep.
the movie. Yeah. And then another major part was really like reflecting on the lost girlhood of a lot of our older women figures, like our moms and our
Yeah.
grandmothers, and how much they give to us. And how hard it was for them to like not be able to imagine with us when we grow up. And so, and it was just sad. It was like that relationship of a mother and daughter
Yeah.
or grandmother and granddaughter, you know, whatever. And your kids get older and you get older and then you just don't play and you don't whatever. So it was like my mom and I were like, oh, that's, you know, kind of
That's sad. Mhm.
And then they had like some really great points. I would say overall, the movie was a very thought-provoking movie.
Yeah.
Like one of
Just
I think if you were like at a sleepover and you were like, I want to watch the Barbie movie, I would probably say we should not.
Skip
because
it.
it was just like not like a woo.
not like a fun, lighthearted.
No.
Only if I know people who are like, you know what I want to do is like hang out with my friends and watch something deep that we can talk about. If you're
Okay.
that kind of person,
Then you should.
vibe.
Yeah. There was a joke in it that was a little passe.
mhm.
I don't even know if that's the correct language, actually. It was just actually kind of offensive towards like indigenous persons. So that was a
Yikes.
pass.
Mm-hmm.
Pedo. The rest of the movie was very thought-provoking. America Ferrara had like a great speech about how hard it is to be a woman in it. So that was cool.
Yep.
And other than that, I mean, it was just kind of like it gave permission to men to say like, hey, you don't have to be obnoxious and rude
Mm-hmm.
and be obsessed with patriarchal structure. You can be kind and soft and like be chill.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was interesting because when the movie first came out, there were like a million thought pieces from men on like how it made men look stupid, which it did. But I think it was trying to do that to say like, look, like we're in Barbie world. It's like not really about you. But so,
That's
obvious,
fair.
so
That's
obviously
Barbie
whatever.
world.
But then also I think it's like an exaggerated account, but also realistic of how men can be, right? Because there were good characters in the movie, like male characters, like Alan was all right, and then America Ferrera's husband. But I think it was interesting at the end, you know, to just really say like, you don't have to be this super all the time railroading women, not appreciating our ideas or our contributions person. You can be a man that like uplifts those around you and is healthy. So it was good, very thought provoking, also kind of sad.
Yeah.
My mom and I at
That
the
makes
end were
sense.
like, don't know if we'd see it again.
Yeah.
Would probably rate it on a completely flexible, non-important, haven't even weighed out the metrics of the scale. Would probably rate it like a 6 out of 10. The Billie Eilish song gets stuck in your head forever. So
That's fair.
that was pretty crazy.
That's it.
Sometimes I'll be shopping and I'll be singing that song, and it's super sad. The cool thing about it, as a last point, is throughout the movie, Barbie like meets or sees the creator of Barbie.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
throughout the movies, she's like passed away, but she sees like the creator of Barbie like around and stuff, and who's like her creator. And there's one scene where Barbie's sitting on a bench where she like first leaves Barbie Land, not spoiling it because it's in the thing, where she first leaves Barbie Land and she turns and sees this old woman and she's like, "You're beautiful," because Barbie has never aged because she's Barbie.
Yeah.
And the woman's like, "I know." Fun fact, that woman is the actual daughter of the woman that created Barbie.
Oh,
That
that's
woman
beautiful.
created Barbie for her daughter. So it
Oh,
was
that's
like
pretty.
that was very sweet.
That's
so there were a
beautiful.
lot of moments of like safe womanhood where you're like, wow, like women are it. Like our communities rock. We rock. Girls rock. So
Girls rock.
anyway, mixed emotions there. Good movie. Wouldn't watch it if I was like at a sleepover wanting to be like really happy about stuff.
Yeah, not like a fun cutesy movie.
Yeah. But
Okay.
definitely very thought provoking. And I could see us talking about this movie for like a long time. So,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep.
I still need to see it, so I have no comments.
yep.
But
when you see it, I'm
good for
sure
y'all.
you'll be like,
but go see it so we can all talk about it.
yep.
That sounds great. I love
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Rolling
Next
us into our
story.
next story. Michael Bublé
Our boy.
posed as a fan at a Foo Fighters concert. You might think, random. Why the heck is this a story? Well, Foo Fighters drummer actually drummed in a couple of Michael Bublé's songs. And so that is the connection they have. And so it's become a running joke. Dave Grohl, who's the lead singer of Foo Fighters, will ask the crowd, do you guys know, I think it's Just Haven't Met You Yet. He'll say like, do you guys know this song? As like a running joke. And so over time, people will be like, LOL, because that's how he'll introduce his drummer. And so the cameraman panned over to the audience, and Michael Bublé was in the crowd holding a sign that said, I love Bublé. Lowered the sign, and it was Michael Bublé.
Oh,
so then he
my
went on
gosh.
stage and sang, and it was awesome. And
That is so cute.
it just caused me to think, like, I really appreciate Michael Bublé. He has
love
been
Michael
around
Bublé.
for like a minute. And
Yeah.
like he has hits. I saw him in concert with my dear friend Beth when I was in high school. And he has like hit
love
after
that.
hit
Hits
after hit
after
after hit.
hits.
So
You're
good.
a jazz girl that, you're
I
into
do.
that.
I
Same.
love.
So,
and it's
I
just
love that.
like he's so good. Sway,
Oh.
like so
Ah.
good, like what Que Sarah
oh my gosh, so
Home,
good.
It's
Home could make me cry just sitting
yeah, I
here.
know. That one's
Love
like
that.
not a sleepover song. So
Not a sleep.
he has
not a fun lightheaded.
that's my rating. So he has so many good songs and
so
like,
many good songs.
What's
And
your
we haven't
favorite?
even mentioned the Christmas album.
Oh,
I mean, Back
I
up.
was gonna ask you what your favorite Bublé song was, but honestly, I think
The
your
whole
family,
Christmas
the whole
album.
Christmas album is.
I
their
love
favorite.
all Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
And I kind of I transitioned into Christmas music with some fall jazz. It's normally what we do. Autumn jazz. You can look it up on YouTube. It's great. Bossa Nova jazz. All good for transitioning into like the months, the Burr months. So starting in October, we gateway into that. And it's a slippery slope. And then you just start full launching into Michael Bublé Christmas.
Yep.
But all of the Michael Bublé stuff, it just gets you in that I could sit on a couch, cozied up with a blanket. I can maybe dance a little, but it just gets you in that right headspace. And I love it. I love it. But his Christmas stuff, it's it's Christmas when you hear that, intro, the intro to the first song on the album. I just know to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh, your
You're
husband
it
would
is,
die. He's
Michael.
like, stop singing Christmas music.
I know. He
He's
keeps
so
telling us,
trying
don't look at
s-
Christmas desserts. Don't look at it
He's
because
trying so
we're getting
hard.
too excited.
Good for him.
But yes, love
Favorite
Michael
song
Bublé.
off that Christmas album for
What is
me
it? Mm-hmm.
is Cold December Night.
I was
say
gonna
that.
say that.
Just
And you know what the nice thing about that song is? it isn't a Christmas song. It's a December song. Yes! Yeah. So that's why I think that's why it's my favorite. Because I can hit that whenever.
I'll fight you when people are like, oh, you can't listen to. Okay, sure. I'm not going to listen to O Come, O Come Emmanuel right now. Sure, okay, Patty. But I will listen to.
But commercialized Christmas music,
whatever,
is not.
That has nothing to do.
I'm not
going
to listen to a hymn until it's actual Christmas. Christ. But am I going to listen to Baby? I don't know.
Wars, the pandemic, guns. We've been through so much, you guys.
We've been through so much.
Let us listen to Christmas
to Christmas music. I don't care what time of year it is. December music. Seasonal music. But I'm not going to listen to like a hymn. Like people go so hard about that. It's like, can I not be happy?
It's cold.
Can I not be joyful? My children's names are Noel and Joy.
That's
so
true.
I'm pretty sure we can listen to every night. We sing The First Noel and Joy to the World before they go to bed.
You're right.
So we've done it. We do it every night.
Wow.
So I deserve to listen to Michael when I feel
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, cold December night is it. It is everything. So kiss me on this cold December
Yeah, that's what's like, just fall in love with me this Christmas. Nothing else. This Christmas.
So it does say Christmas in it a couple times.
Whatever.
But the name of it is Cold December Night.
Yeah.
I love that song.
My
I could listen to that song any day.
It's like, to fall on a tree, last forever, because I don't want to be alone one night. I wear a Christmas sweater. Oh,
that's really good.
Dude.
So good.
So good. Thank you, Michael.
Love it. Thank you for blessing us with your voice, with your smooth jazz, with your Michael Bublé Christmas party thing. You know, that special that airs every year?
Yep.
With that, thank you for just blessing us throughout the ages.
Yep.
You're a treasure, a national treasure. Great movie.
A national treasure. You know, I just saw that movie for the first time last year.
I can't believe that. I saw this reel that was like, can you believe they designed a whole city as a theme park after the critically acclaimed movie National Treasure? And it was just a person in Washington, D.C. Like, that is me. That's a vibe.
God bless Nicolas Cage. All right.
Last story.
Roll us home because I know you're a fan of this show. So
fan is so generous.
Fan is an underword.
I have to watch it because I loved the OG, and so now I watch it, but it's not good. It's like actually a really, really bad show. But here we are. High School Musical, the musical, the series. Not a good show. Wouldn't recommend. I'm not standing here telling you to watch it. But in this season, the plot of the season is that they're filming High School Musical 4, which, by the way, they should film High School Musical 4.
Please.
And I wonder if this is going to lead to it. They're going to be like, actually,
I feel like it.
We did.
I feel like it.
They already have some scenes from this show. So you're halfway there. You already had Corbin Bleu, Monique, a couple other people there. So why didn't you just do it? So anyways, the important part of this is in the show, they're recapping where everybody's at High School Musical 4, how everybody's doing. And they say Troy and Gabriella are in couples therapy, and then they keep going. This is where everybody is. And so they don't focus on it. But it's really interesting because, most people were in the show when they said that, oh, they must not be doing well. But I feel in a way highlights this iconic couple from our childhood, and that we were supposed to think are perfect, right? They fell in love. It was amazing. Their life was going to be like a High School Musical, and it was going to be just everything, right? Take my hand. That song. They were just going to dance.
The rest of my life to feel just like a High School Musical.
And we did. I was in musicals in high school. And when I heard that song, I was I do want the rest of my life to feel like this.
Yep.
And now they're in couples therapy. But the beautiful thing is, that's a normal thing and such a healthy thing. And cheers to these fictional characters, Troy and Gabriella, for working on whatever is happening with them that they need to work on. Because what a beautiful space for you to process through this. Because let's think about it. They got together in a pretty unconventional way. They went through a lot in high school. There was a lot happening for them.
Didn't Troy What did Troy say? Like he wasn't going to go to the college he wanted to, or was Gabriella not going? Or
Both.
she was going?
She was gonna go to Stanford, but then she was like, maybe I'll delay a year. They were very
tumultuous. When
very
you
intense.
Think about it, it was.
Yeah, they had that like breakup
toxica.
in the second movie, Gotta Go My Own Way. That song killed us.
What about us? You know?
Yeah, and so it was really intense, and she felt like he didn't prioritize her. It was there was a lot happening for them. And so if that just kept building into their marriage, like God bless, or are they married? I don't know. But God bless that they decided to get the help they needed and have somebody just to process with, because that's a lot for them.
So that's a note
as
to
marriage
you
is a lot
guys.
for everybody.
Right. So that's a note to y'all. If you're listening and you're a single baddie, that's also cool.
That's also great.
Like,
I mean, God bless. Also go to
seek
therapy.
a individual therapist.
Yes.
And if you're together with someone, you don't even have to be married, right, Jasmine?
Yeah.
You can
Anybody.
Be
you can be dating.
someone. And just if you're like, we need to work through some stuff, we need to figure out healthy.
Maybe you're dating and you're like, I don't know if we should get married based on some of these things that are going on for us. Process it with somebody. It's amazing.
You know, if you're a girl that loves science and like also sings well, but like is shy about it,
jock?
and he's a jock, like
that's a lot to work
you should
through.
text your boyfriend or girlfriend and say like, we need to go to therapy.
We need to go to therapy.
You know,
because to be honest, haven't we all been trying to live our whole lives like Troy and Gabriella? So if Troy and Gabriella can go to couples therapy, so can all of us. So can all of us.
The more you know.
The more you know, the better you feel.
I'm not going to stop, you know, and we're not going to stop talking about this. We're not going to stop
Never.
talking about the benefits of therapy until we reach the top.
Until we,
you know,
I'm not going to stop.
That's who I am.
This is my plan.
Better.
Will you end up on top?
You can bet on it.
You can bet on it. Bet on it. Bet on it. Whoa. But
if you don't know that, unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
Do us a favor.
Or go watch High School Musical 2.
Which is, I think,
one of the best.
I think for people that High School Musical 2, then 2, then 1, then 3 is my ranking.
2, then 1, then 3?
I think that
That's
2
fair.
has the best music. Like
2 has the best.
2 has the best music. Like, oh my gosh.
2 has the
1
best.
is like, obviously, it's like 1.
It's iconic.
3
it's the first.
has like some of the best dances.
But
I
it's
think.
chaotic.
But it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, and you just kind of want them to go to college.
By 3, I'm like, we get it. You've
Like,
had
go to
hard times.
school.
You don't know if
Yeah.
you want to break up. You don't know if you want to be. We already watched this movie.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah. But 2 is just, especially when we all voted for a character to be in. Remember at the end?
Yes.
And we all voted and it ended up being Miley
I love
Cyrus.
that. Of course.
Wow. What a
Of
gift.
course.
So
good. Love it. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Gabriella. Thank you to the writers who decided to put that in.
thank you for seeking help.
Beautiful. Chef's kiss. We love it. Also, if you don't want to watch all of High School Musical 2, you could befriend my sister and ask her to perform Bet on It for you, which is arguably better than Zac Efron's version. It's so good. That's her party trick.
She also has a High School Musical karaoke set.
Yeah. A whole microphone.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
She's a fan.
So yeah, we love it. But you guys, thank you for being here for our Sweet 16. It's been nothing but sweet.
We love you guys.
Nothing but 16.
You know, there's so much more to life. I don't even know if that's the lyrics. Wait.
Which song?
For Sweet 16.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Sweet 16.
Doesn't
Hilary Duff.
Oh no, it's 17 again. I was like, isn't Zac Efron in a movie about being 16? 17, close enough.
Oh, gonna spread my wings, sweet 16. It's my chance to shine, sweet 16. Discovering sweet 16. So much more in life, sweet 16.
There's so much more, you guys.
Yeah. So go ahead and discover it. Thanks for discovering it with us.
Discover it away.
We love y'all.
Much love.
Talk to y'all next week. Mwah. Bye.